I felt like I had to say it now. I am the reawakening of God's purpose. I am the chosen one. All right? For those of you who don't know who I am, I came to realign with God and reawaken myself, and wake you guys up. For those of you who are non-religion, even you, I came to waken you up to realize where you really are. This is a world that God has created for you all to live in paradise. Praise Him, worship Him, live abundance, be fruitful, and multiply. That's it. God did not want you serving another man. That is a sin, actually. You're only here to serve God. You are not here to serve another man. It is great to help each other out. That is wonderful. Work together to serve God. You work together to serve God. Let me repeat that. You work together to serve God. You don't work together to clock in to serve man and to complain about the boss who owns this corporation, to complain about the benefits, and to gossip. You were never supposed to be there in the first place. God never wanted you to be there. That is slavery. You are not entitled to slavery. You have been traditionally conditioned for slavery, which is why you all think going to school, working hard, doing this for a job is an accomplishment. That is not an accomplishment. An accomplishment is fighting this warfare between the holy field and Satan. Satan is man. Sad to say that, but Satan is man. Satan is these men running these corporations, businesses, running these countries and societies. Those are servants of Satan. You don't serve people, let alone definitely you don't serve Satan. Unless you want to be on his team and on his side, then that's between you and God. Which, trust me, he will get you when that time comes. Which, let me throw this in here. When God do come back and take his divine people, which he will do, he will not strip the skies and burn the earth. That is not going to happen. At least not while his holy people are here. They are going to be saved and transported back to heaven. Everyone who has died and God has chosen will be sent to heaven. Everyone who has died and disobeyed God will be released back alive and burning in hell. They will all suffer. They will burn for all eternity and praying and wishing they had another chance to live on earth. But that's the thing. God has given you plenty of chances, plenty of people, plenty of time. Time waits on no one. And yet y'all keep repeating the same recycles, the same stupid things, the same habits, because you are in doubt, because you don't believe. And that's what's going to keep you away from going to heaven right there. That's what's going to keep you living in poverty, keep you living in chaos, keep you living in stress, and trying to be approved by the ways of the world. God doesn't work in the ways of the world. God works with himself in silence. That's why you have to realign yourself and be silent, be still, work with God, become one. Because you are within God. You work for God. That is it. Not for another man. Get out of these lies of illusions. And like I said, my purpose here was to remind you of who you are, your real power. You are a star and a black hole all in one. You give off light and energy, while you suck in all light and all energy. Everything goes in your head and in your eye into your universe. And only you can see it, because it's through your eyes. This is how much power that you have that they don't want you to have access to. They want to control you, the people of the world. They don't want you to realize who you really are. They want you to be ignorant, naive, and fall for the false promises of their delusions, so that you can be in that illusion and work for them and serve them. And you think you are happy, you living in peace and in harmony, and you're free. You're not free. If you was free, there wouldn't be a need to get a job. If you were free, things wouldn't cost money. But yet you think you're free. You're not free. How ignorant can you be? These people don't care about you. Men are sinners. They're servants of Satan. Y'all should have learned this when Adam bit that fruit. That was the first test, and he failed. Listening to a female. Listening to another man. Adam failed that one simple rule that God has given him because he fell for temptation. He fell for what the world said. And all he has to do was obey God. Just that simple. Do nothing but obey God and enjoy his paradise. But yet he decides that he want to break this one rule because of curiosity. And because the lies that the devil has told him, he want to fall for it and gain his power and have doubt. Don't fall for these illusions again. Don't fall for these false promises that man is telling you. These are all lies. The only thing that would definitely happen is you are going to die. And once you die, that is it. God is determined to judge you. So please live your life in a good way and stop living bad and in slavery. Stop living in chaos of war and fear. This was not your purpose. You were not supposed to live in fear and in war. So change all that. Live free. Walk in your power of faith. Stop getting out of these systems. Like seriously, stop working for these people. They don't care about you. They really don't. Because if they did, you would have a better life. You will be getting a percentage of their business profits. They don't care about you. They want you to work, go to school, so you can be manageable, so that they know you are trainable. They know they can train you. They know they can make you do things that you can do for the company, because they don't want to do it. Don't fall for the lies and the illusions. All right, y'all? Remember, you are always safe. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Live in free. Live in happiness. I am here to tell you who you are. This is your universe. You control your outcomes. Everything you see in life is a reflection of how you feel about yourself and your status mentally. Where your heart is, where your mind is, where your soul is. It is exactly how you see yourself in life. If you're living great, that means you see yourself as a great person, as a great worker, depending on what you're doing. Like really sit back and evaluate yourself. And see, are you living in God's purpose? That is your purpose? That is your passion? Or are you working under another company that's straining you, stressing you, making you do things that you don't want to do? It's really what they want to do. You just want the money. You want the outcome of serving them. That's all you're getting. You're getting the outcome of serving them. I don't serve no man. I only serve God. That's it. I only serve God, and I walk in my freedom. I walk in faith because I know what I got. This is my universe. I don't look up to people, and I don't look down on people either. But I damn sure don't look up to people. I look through you. I look through everyone. That's why no one can control me, because I see everything. I see the truths. I see the lies. I see the hate that goes in your hearts. I see the love. I feel it. And it's crazy how y'all don't. That's because that's how disaligned y'all are from God. Get reconnected with him. Learn yourself. Learn him. And I promise you, a lot will be exposed. A lot will change. Just go follow God. Remember who you are. And in more videos you will learn soon. Remember who you are. Realign yourself. Realign with God. Remember. That's all you got to do. Just remember.